Hello, oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've seen you guys. You should follow me on Instagram and TikTok. That's where I'm mostly active. Like, I may not be active here on YouTube. I'm slowly kind of getting back into the steez of things. I'm posting on here, but I am not as active on here as I am on Instagram and TikTok. So follow me on there. I am coming back with an updated full soft glam look. Now my last soft glam look was 6 months ago, and I have updated my routine quite a bit. It's quite a bit of a change. Not too much, but it is quite a bit of a change. Let's get started. Let's get up in here. Let's get started. First, of course, we need to prime. I am a dry skin girly, so I have to do a lot of hydrating on my skin before I start mattifying myself with my primers. So I'm going in with my MAC Studio Radiance hydrating, like, this moisturizing primer is like, if they could put this in a skincare bottle, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be using this as a daily moisturizer if I could. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I just like a mattified look, and because I have dry combination skin, my face does get a tad bit oily around my nose, so I like to use this in my T-zone area, under my eyes, because I like a matte under eye. For my brows, I use 3 brow products for my brows. I know, crazy. I use the new Crazy Lift Glue by NYX. I actually really like this brow gel. Only caveat is that I just don't like the way, I don't like that it's in this type of weird tubular lipstick type of vibe. I'd rather just be able to brush my brow glue on, but it's still a really good brow glue. And of course, I've never shied away from the Maybelline brow pencil, the ultra thin brow. This is like my favorite brow pencil on the market. I don't change her up. I like a more natural brow look nowadays, so I'm loving this down. I always carve out my brows. I use the same concealer that I use on my eyes to carve out my brows, so let me real quick do that really quickly. I carve out my brows. I have to carve out my brows before I use my last brow product. Now this is a new product, y'all. I got this from Dollar Tree. $1.25, and this is the strongest brow gel I have ever used. Let's talk about face products, okay? I have really been exploring between high-end and face products, and I've actually been using a lot more foundation, which is crazy because 6 months ago I was like, I'm not a foundation girl. I use only concealer and no foundation. Not anymore. Not anymore. You know, people are allowed to change. We're allowed to change our opinions, okay? My favorite foundation that I like to use is the Danessa Myra Exploring Balm in the shade 9. Love her down. I love her so much that I have hit pan. Like, I hit pan on this product, and I don't hit pan on a lot of products. Like, I've been going for this product like almost every other time I do my makeup. Also, this brush I'm using, I love a cheap alternative to brushes. I don't like to spend my money, I don't like to spend large amounts of money on brushes and makeup products that I know are not really worth it. And this brush, if you can tell already, I love the Dollar Tree store. Like, I just love that store. It's like a great excuse to go shopping and do some retail therapy without breaking the bank. And I saw that they had brushes, and I was like, let me go ahead and try them. Dollar Tree brush. The blend on this brush, this little kabuki brush, amazing. Smooths my skin all the time. Great foundation brush. I also have a couple of their eyeshadow brushes and some other brushes that I'm going to use and I'm going to show you, a part of my regular routine. So don't skip out on that Dollar Tree. Okay, don't skip out on Dollar Tree because it's just $1. You know, we got some good products over there. Okay, so I kind of switched out my routine. I like contouring and putting blush on before concealers. Oh my gosh, y'all, I never thought I would ever stop that process. I thought I would always be a concealer before bronzer, before blush type of girl. But no, I think I just like the finish and the control I have with the concealer after bronzer and blush is put on my face. Still using the curve case, of course, in dark, deep dark. I'm going in with this brush. It's not a Dollar Tree brush, but it's a nice brush. And I'm not gonna lie, I have to go back and get some more. You could tell I don't use any of the blushes, but I use these bronzers, especially these two. They are being used, okay? I really do love the curve case. Like, I wish they sold like this color in a bigger pan. That way I could just buy that color in a bigger quantity than it is in this palette, because that would be amazing. So, you know, if anybody has access, it's made by Mitchell. If you listening, girl, please help a girl out. You guys know the process. You guys know how to blend, right? Ooh. Another Dollar Tree brush, y'all. Got this from Dollar Tree. Love using this as a blush brush. Today I'm gonna go in with a curve case to do my blush. I am going in with Cherry Cola and Cowlick as my blushes, and I used to go straight in with my blushes and just like straight in with the brush after tapping it in here. I've learned my lesson, y'all. I can't control. All about what I've been learning about my makeup and how I like my makeup is I like to be able to control what I'm doing with it. So I have just been doing techniques that help me control exactly where my blush placement is, exactly where my bronzer placement is, concealer placement, stuff like that. I need control of my makeup. Sometimes it would just look crazy. I'm going in with this Juvia's Place Soft Tulip brush. I kind of want to just not have such a berry blush, but I still want it to be pink, so I'm adding that to this mixture so it can just be less berry and more mauve, you know. Start in this high cheek area, and I like a high cheekbone blush more than the apples of my cheeks, but I still bring it down to the apples of my cheeks. I just like a high cheekbone placement and then blend it to the apples of my cheeks. This blush combo is actually really cute, y'all. I'm coming off the fly. This is my everyday soft glam. If I'm doing makeup and I say I'm doing makeup, I'm doing a soft glam. It's never been a let's go natural type of vibe. Never been that girl. And if you've ever seen me that girl, I must have been off that day. I must have not been paying attention. I have been using the Maybelline Instant Rewind Concealer in the shade 148, and I've been using, of course, the Best Skin Ever Sephora Multi-Use Concealer. I have never used these together, but for some reason using these together is like, it's the best possible combination. Like, it literally is the best possible combination. I really like it, so I just go in with the Instant Rewind first. And I kind of place it where I want my concealer to sit, right? I love a nastier under eye, okay? I like my under eye to be full coverage, okay? So I go in with my Sephora Best Skin under my eye and just in the corner there. She's just a little bit lighter than that Instant Rewind. And I let this dry down. I'm sorry. The best way to do makeup is to customize the way it's done, okay? You ain't just gotta be a only sponge girly. You could be both brush and sponge, all right? I use this, the bigger side, and I use this to blend the concealers that are not under my eye, because they are not necessarily needed to be perfect in perfect blend. They do need to be in perfect blend for me to look good and sexy, of course, but they don't need to continue setting like the ones that are under my eyes, okay? We want that highlighted look. I love a highlighted look under this chin. Like, ooh, it just eats every time. I'm just telling you, if you've never tried it, I would try it. And it helps make that bronzer and contour that you've done to really Get in there, like it's gonna help you, okay? Freshly wet beauty blender, like me. Psych, y'all, that was dirty. That was dirty. Ah. But am I lying though? Okay, blending. We gotta blend under these eyes. You need to make sure that you're spraying your face down with these cream products, because once you go in with these powders, babe, there's no more fixing everything. So I need it to stay in place, and I want my face to be hydrated because I go in with a lot of powder. So I'm going in with the Maybelline Make It Last spray. Keeps everything up to 24-hour wear. I use a lot of things to set under my eyes and to set my face. I think that scares a lot of people when they get into makeup and doing makeup. I will tell you this, as someone who's been doing makeup for a long time and I've gone through the trials and tribulations, powder is your friend. Powder is your best friend. She's gonna make sure that all this expensive, if you use expensive cream products, that powder is gonna make sure them expensive cream products is doing what they say they're gonna do. A little hack for making sure that your under eye is not creasy and all crumply under there. What you wanna do is make sure before you set, you tap out your under eye. You wanna make sure everything is not creased and nothing is sitting in your wrinkles, right? And then I go in with the Huda Beauty pressed powder. Oh my God, y'all. She did her big one on this one. Okay, I haven't even tried the Huda Beauty loose powders, and this is my best friend. I don't think I will ever be doing my makeup any differently. Especially, I used to do a lot of pressed powders before I do loose powder, but then I stopped, came back to it, and I used Huda Beauty. I won't be doing nothing like that again. All right, we're gonna go back in with, we're definitely going to continue using this pressed powder. Now I only keep it in the areas that I want to keep very bright and highlighted, because as you can see, this powder is bright. All right, so we only keep her under the areas that we want to keep nice and bright. So then we go in with our one size, of course, my one size loose powder. I'm never ever straying away from one size and their loose powder. I do need to try the Huda Beauty and the Laura Mercier loose powders, but for now, babes, we're using one size, okay? I use her everywhere, okay? You're about to see me like press out everything, reset my under eyes, because that loose powder is gonna really superset that under eye concealer to what it needs to be. You're gonna see me set dang near my whole entire face with this. And then I go in with a pressed powder. I use this rinky dinky pressed powder from the beauty supply store. I don't know, I like it, it's cute. So as you can see, my bronzer has been used and abused. This is a new launch. This bronzer is a new launch from Rare Beauty. Come to the front, come to the front, come to the center, Rare Beauty. This bronzer, I'm not going back. Like, I obviously use other bronzers in place of this because, again, this is an expensive bronzer and she's really good. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to let you know this bronzer is that bitch, okay? Hey, Dollar Tree blush. Dollar Tree brush coming in $1.25, baby. It's no longer a dollar at Dollar Tree, but still $1.25 rather than paying $15 for a brush. I don't know, that's a steal. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I think that is a great steal. Oop, another Dollar Tree blush. Yes, obviously I'm going in with Juvia's Place. With the Juvia's Place blush, yes. All right, when it comes to setting, I'm using two different setting sprays. I use the Makeup Revolution setting spray. Mine is all banged up. I stepped on it on accident and this is what happened. And then I go in with the Myron setting spray. I don't know where the bottle is. I put it in this empty spray bottle that emptied itself out, so I put it in here and labeled it. But the Myron setting spray, it'll have your makeup stuck for real. So, and it smells like liquor, so give me a sec. Ooh, delicious. I mean, just exactly what I wanted for breakfast, you know, lunch and dinner. Ooh. Gorge, 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 gorge. Now, this is a soft glam look, so I'm going to show you what I normally do for soft glam look, which is I go in, oop, Dollar Tree brush, yes, I go in with a bronzer. So I'm just going to go in with my Juvia's Place Deep Dark Bronzer and just take a little bit on the blush and just sweep it on my eyes, because that's what I do with soft glam looks. I don't like to do too much of a makeup look. I feel like if I'm doing an eye look, then it's no longer soft glam, because it's not giving me soft, it's giving full glam, it's giving, you know, doing what it is, because that's what I consider full glam versus soft glam. The NYX Epic eyeliner in black, and I go in with her, just do just a quick little liner look. This mascara from L'Oreal literally is my favorite mascara. I'm not going to use a lot of it because we're going to put on a lash. Such a good mascara, especially for my bottom lashes. Yeah. I'm going to put on my lashes really quickly, and then I'm going to show you guys my absolute favorite lip combo. Okay, we use a couple different products, okay? I line my lips with the Morphe Trendsetter lip liner because dupe for Chestnut for MAC, right? Then I go in with Kinda Sexy by MAC. Literally my go-to nude pink lip color. Look how gorgeous. So beautiful, so pretty. But we're not done. I go in with the NYX Butter Gloss Fortune Cookie because she's a little too pink for me right now. All right, you know, nude her out a little bit more. Okay, make her a little bit more of a peachy nude than a pinky nude. Then I go in with Lava Cake in the NYX Butter Gloss, and I use this just to give Morphe Trendsetter a fighting chance, you know. Lastly, I go in with a clear gloss. I use just the Beauty Supply Ruby Kisses clear gloss because this is my favorite Beauty Supply lip gloss. What y'all think? Give me a second. Let me take these corals down. Give me a sec. I'm gonna put the link to this wig in the description so you guys have it, because this is like a really good wig. Don't mind the lace right now. She's kind of been tired. I've been wearing this wig for like 2 weeks, for like a week and a half now, so and that's the soft glam, guys. I told you I'd give you guys the everyday soft glam that you can put on your face all the time. I told you that, and I meant that. I don't know if you guys could tell differences between my last soft glam versus this one, but I feel like this one is more, I just feel more airbrushed with this makeup look. I feel like I am just a little bit, like I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now, and I just feel like I'm just a little bit airbrushed. Like I always feel like I looked airbrushed regardless with every makeup look that I've done. But this, like this new makeup era that I'm in, I feel like I've really perfected placement. I've perfected blush. I've perfected everything that I like about makeup and that I see on other people. The only thing I need to work on really is just eyeshadow and how it works on my eye shape, and we're gonna work on that together, girls, because I don't even know how to do eyeshadow. I know how to do a little 1 2 1 2 1 2, but like I don't be knowing how to do it in one go and just like thinking of a look and I'm like, oh, I want to achieve this look and this is what I want to do. I am still on the search of the perfect bronzer, the perfect blush for me, the perfect lash for me, because I think these lashes that I have on right now are beautiful, but I feel like there's a different lash style that's gonna make my eyes look so alluring. I feel like I'm slowly but surely like getting to that perfect makeup look that I have always envisioned for myself. And so hopefully this video helped you do that, because child, I was looking for one of these videos and I couldn't sit through none of them. I'm sorry. I hope y'all were able to sit through one of these because, child, I mean, I just bring back the makeup videos that teach you but also are funny and just like easy on the ears. I hope this is what it gave. It's kind of what I gave. Hopefully, I don't know. I might be boosting myself up and y'all like, bitch, I'm not even watching this part. This is the soft glam of 2026. I don't know if this is going to change by the end of 2026. It might. I don't know. It probably will because new techniques come out all the time. New blushes, new shades of blushes, new shades of bronzer, new bronzer that I haven't tried yet. Like, it might all just like fall in my lap at the end of 2026. Who knows? But this is my makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I mean, you want to see a little bit more of this chocolate drop, right? Like, no. Well, maybe you want to see me do some makeup or something, but subscribe. Like, literally just subscribe. It's free. I mean, like, it's literally free. You would be doing me a huge favor. And as well, comment down below. Like, literally comment anything. I don't know. Maybe I said something crazy and you want to comment on that. Comment. She say something, you know what I'm saying? Say something so I know y'all are alive and well over there. Also, like the video. I don't know, maybe it was funny, maybe you thought I'm cute, maybe, I don't know, I'm just a cute little chocolate dropping on your For You page, okay? But I'm so glad that I was able to show you guys this makeup look. Don't look don't get too close to my lace. So glad that you guys were able to enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.